Hello, folks. This is Jim Fremson Podcast. Today is another day. Today we are going to talk about buying a house. What are the most important things you need to know about buying a house versus renting? In fact, a lot of people have been renting all their life. They came to the United States and then thinking about renting because they don't want any responsibility, right? So you don't want any responsibility. So you keep on throwing your money away. I'm not saying that renting is not good. No, renting is so amazing if you don't have any means. Let's say you came here, you don't have good credit. Of course, you don't want to sleep outside. You want to do what? You want to rent to have a place to lay your head. So renting has its own advantage. But let me tell you, if I have credit, if I have income, I have my financial in place, and you put renting versus buying in front of me, I will never ever think otherwise. I will just buy. I will buy because buying a house, apart from even paying it down for me to grow equity, there are so many advantages. There are so many advantages in it. So let me go step by step. Okay, if you let's assume you came to the United States 10 years ago and you've been renting all your life because you don't want any responsibility, right? You are one of the person that you are very careful when it comes to financial decision. Oh, it's not time for me to buy a house right now. Oh, I'm not stable, so I just want to be stable before I do what? I buy a house. Oh, my children are young, I can afford, and this and that, blah. All these excuses are, I don't want to use that word, but it doesn't make sense. Because either you buy today or you don't buy, you will live in a house. You will live in a place. And think about it. If you're renting from me, let's say you are renting from me, right? I bought a house of say 350,000. 350,000. My mortgage is say maybe what? 1,500 every month or 1,400 every month. Do you think I'm going to rent it to you for 1,400? No. Who is going to pay the taxes? Who is going to pay the insurance on it? Who is going to pay the maintenance and all kinds of hard work I need to put in place for you to live in the house? You, the one going to pay. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. It's true. So I'm going to break it down just for you to understand. If you're renting versus buying, what are the most important things you need to know? Number one, for example, let's say I'm renting. I'm paying 1,400 every month, right? I'm paying 1,400 every month. I'm bragging to my friends, oh, my landlord is so good. My landlord is so amazing. He doesn't increase the rent at all, 1,400. I'm so happy. I go out and I meet my friends and then, you see, my landlord is so amazing. He loves me. He doesn't increase the rent. Look, you don't know what you are talking about, my brother, my sister. You don't know. Your landlord knows exactly what he's getting from you, right? He knows exactly what he's getting from you. So let's say you've been living there for 10 years because you love your landlord. You want to make your landlord rich, right? You love him. You are paying 1,400. So if you have a pen and paper, it doesn't matter. I'm not basing this on just only 1,400 a month, but any payment you are paying, your rent, some people pay 2,600, some people pay 2,400, some people pay even 800 a month, some people pay, it depends on how much you make. So just take your pen and paper, sit down and think about it. let's say you are paying, my side, I'm paying 1,400, 1,400 every month. 1,400 every month times 12. Calculate it. 1,400. So if you're paying 2,600, 2,600 times 12. If you're paying 500 a month, 500 times 12. If you're paying 10,000 a month, 10,000 times 12. Just put this number together. Sit down and calculate it. You just sit down and calculate it. Okay? So me, I'm paying, my landlord loves me. He cares about me. He's not, doing anything to, force me to move out. So he's not increasing the rent at all. So I'm paying 1,400 a month. So 1,400 a month times 12 is 16,800. 16,800. So let's say if you're paying 2,600, 2,400, or 2,600 a month times 12, come up with your number. I'm not the one coming to tell you whatever it is, because I'm not your professor. I'm just giving you information out there. So just pull it together. Okay? So 16,800 that I'm paying, multiplied by 10 good years. You see, my landlord is sitting somewhere in Caribbean, drinking beer with his, buddies around him, having fun, because you know what? He has over 10 or 20 houses out there, or even he has apartment complex. He knows he has some poor people living in his apartment, giving him money. He don't care about you. If you don't pay today, tomorrow you'll be out. He'll bring in another person. So you are there. He's sitting somewhere. So think about 1,400 times 12 is 16,800. You've lived there for 10 years. Guess how much you've thrown away? $168,000. 168,000, my brother, my sister. 168,000 just, so if you're paying 2,600, let's say 2,600 a month, times 12, times 10 years, or even 5 years. Think about it. You are killing your future. Which in this country, I know some people who have lived in an apartment almost over 30 years. So if you're paying 2,400, you live in New York, you live in Los Angeles, you live in Florida, you live in somewhere, and you think, oh my God, New York houses are too expensive, you cannot buy. And then keep on paying. Think about money you are throwing away. Folks, I just want you to know that buying a house is one of the best things you can do in your life in this country. That is what we call American dream. That is what we call American. Look, Africans, American dream is not coming here, buying cars, and then going back home, building houses and all sort of. That is not American dream. American dream is to build a future here. That in the near future, when you're ready to do what? To go back home or maybe retire, you will not depend on your children. You will not depend on your children to think your children will come and take. That kids have their own what? They have their own issue. So folks, I just want you to know that buying a house is one of the best things you can ever do. Right now, I'm talking about renting, the disadvantages of renting. You see, but tomorrow we will continue on the most important advantages of buying your dream house. Even if you buy the house and then you pay up to a certain point, you haven't been late, you can use the equity in it to do what? To buy something else and then put somebody in there. I've seen it a lot because my job, I'm a real estate agent. I've been doing this for so many years, and then I know so many people making millions and millions of dollars from poor people like me and you Africans. We think we are doing something good for ourselves. Look, It's your turn today. It's your turn. It's your turn today to change your attitude. Because before, we were not able to buy any house because they know the reasons why we were not allowed. Now that you have opportunity, I just want you to know that take advantage of it. Do not fool yourself thinking renting is all it is. I mean, if you don't have opportunity to rent, then it's fine. If you don't have papers, or maybe your job, or because you made some mistakes, your income is not enough, then you can do it. You have no choice. But if you have that opportunity to what? To buy, take advantage right now. Mostly those who live in states that give financial assistance for a lot of people, minorities, to qualify, just do it. Take advantage of it. Make sure that you put your numbers together, call your loan officer, call your local bank, call any real estate agent within your, if you live in the Twin Cities, feel free to do what? To contact me. James Amo, contact me. I will help you sell your house. I will help you buy. I will help you do so many things. So folks, that is it. Buying a house is great.